I think I've entered the stage in my life where everything is beginning to sort of feel the same, a repetitive loop. And the stagnation of not being able to find the drive to move forward out of it has set in. You see, I wake up, I eat, I go to work, I desperately dislike work, I come home, I watch TV, I eat, and I sleep. And when I sleep, I have these dreams, right, of a life that I could make for myself if I could find inspiration to create something worthwhile that others would consume and enjoy, and that I could make a modest living of. That would be lovely, comfortable, nice, and I dream of that almost every night. And like all of you, I dream of a life where I don't need to worry about providing, as I'd be doing something I love, right? I wouldn't dread work on a Monday, as work would be so flipping great in what I was doing. People would need what I was selling, and I would enjoy the product of my labor. Problem is, I never take a step towards that ideal, that hope, that future that I want. I once heard a quote, right, and I don't know where I got it from. It must have been some podcast that said, "Discipline eats motivation for breakfast." And I think today we live in a world that is so dominated by distractions, it's so much harder to implement that discipline. For instance, in my last video, I talked a lot about smartphones, right? And how they were absolutely destroying me, how I was completely addicted to my phone. And I recently got this bad boy, right? It's a chunky boy, I'm not gonna lie. It has a terrible battery life, but it does have Google Maps and all my essential apps, messaging apps, Signal. So it's great, but I can't use YouTube on it. Well, I could, but there'd be literally no point. The screen is tiny. And it's dead slow, so it'll be agony. So I got rid of my phone. Wonderful. I advise you guys all to get like a dumbish phone, as said. Do check out the video I do on my smartphone, which I've now ditched, and about how it just consumed my existence completely. It's a good one. So I've got rid of my phone distraction, but there's still the allure of video games, but I feel like I am getting my time back on track, hence this video today. Going back to the old days, right? Back when I was a boy, my phone had like 3 contacts and I texted them once a week. Video games like Gold Dust, I only got 1 or 2 a year, so you can only play Legend of Zelda so many times. I played it like for 500 hours, but that was my video game for a number of years actually. So that was that. Due to having so much time, I was able to hone my skills. I played a lot of guitar, right? I was in a band, it went very well. I loved it, I got better and better. I drew, and I enjoyed drawing, I enjoyed art, and I enjoyed exploring the countryside. I spent all my days just wandering, and it was beautiful. And I understand now life comes in, we have families, we have responsibilities, we need to pay bills. I've fallen into that, of course, as everyone does. Your time, it seems to dissipate, and then on top of the phone, where you're spending 3.5 hours on a day, it's non-existent, right? Non-existent. Especially if like work is brutal, like my job. I'm not going to go into it too heavily, but it involves working with people. Intense situations, it is draining. And when you get home, all I want to do is eat food on the sofa and watch some crap TV, right? It's hard to motivate yourself for the time that you have to create. Oh my gosh, is it hard? And even as I struggle to get myself up off the sofa at night when I go to bed, I still think, oh my gosh, what are we doing? We could have made something, could have created something. We had time and I wasted it. For instance, my last video, that was quite a long time ago. Why? I asked myself, why? I'll give another example of discipline. I was learning Japanese for a number of months and I was doing so well. That was just a few years ago, so well. Oh, it was going beautifully. I really enjoyed it. And I stopped just randomly out of the blue, just stopped, completely stopped doing it. And a year or so goes by and I get the opportunity to go to Japan and I've completely forgotten everything. And on the build up to that trip, I didn't practice at all. And I'm just thinking all of that time was wasted. I'm probably not gonna be able to go to Japan again. It's very, very expensive to get there. So, discipline and consistency, so key. Oh my gosh. It's like a diet. You have to keep to it, man. And it's so hard to fall off. It's so hard. A pack of ginger nut biscuits in front of you. It's so hard not to eat those and put it all back to ruin. That was like me stopping learning that language. Gone. Months of hard work, almost for nothing. It's the same with my guitar. I played guitar for a very long time and I got good. I got pretty damn good. And then into my adulthood, it just all stagnated and stopped, and now I only play the same 5 songs over and over again because my time is not used effectively. So what's the solution? Oh, I don't mean to be so down about everything. I've got a blessed life. I've got all parts of my body. It's pretty good. I'm not in constant pain. I'm very happy. I've got loved ones around me who care for me. I am really, really blessed beyond anything. But there's still that longing to do something and to create something like these videos. And the solution is you just have to just do it. I think that's something I found out. I didn't really want to record today either because I had Epoch Cam on my phone, which I spent an hour recording on, and it is the ***est app known to man and completely ruined my videos. So that put me off, but I needed to do it. I needed to move forward, and I've done it. So this is it. You know, you just got to get up and do it. Even if you don't want to do it, just do it. Make a start. Commit to something. Commit to it once a week. That's what I'm going to do. And here we are. So yeah, just do something. Create something. Even if it's absolute dog shit. I mean, just do it. Get it out there. Present it and see what comes of it. So here's that video of me to you. This is me stopping and just doing it. Oh, I haven't actually added any jokes into this, which is a bit sad. My last videos I thought were a little bit funny. I mean, what's this about? It's about moving forward. It's about moving forward. Sometimes, you know, I tuck my knees into my chest and move forward, and that's just how I roll. That isn't my joke. Credit to whoever created that. Google it. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. Take it easy, guys.